video in English, and then I decided that it would be only fair of me to do a video in English about Croatia. So today, and excuse the dogs around because this is literally the only time I can film, I am going to read you 55 fun facts about Croatia, because you might not know this, because you might be new to my channel, but I am Croatian, and people often ask me about my accent. Where are you from with that silly accent of yours? Well, I am from Croatia, or Hrvatska, as we call it in Croatia. So yeah, let's read some fun facts about my country. And I would just like to say that my country, Croatia, is situated on Mediterranean Sea. It is a Mediterranean country on the part of Mediterranean called Adriatic Sea. And our neighbors are Italy, Slovenia, Hungary, Serbia, and Bosnia and Herzegovina. So let's see some fun facts about my country, Croatia. Oh, and by the way, Happy New Year! Happy New Year! Okay, first fun fact. If you were to spread a map of the world flat, the town of Ludbreg in Croatia would be bang in the center. So the center of the flat earth, excusez-moi, is in Croatia, in the city called Ludbreg. I actually was there, and I think that they have on the floor the sign of the center of the world. Second, Zagreb is the capital city of Croatia today, but both Nin on the Dalmatian coast and Varaždin in the north have been capitals at one time in history. We have a very rich history in Croatia. The oldest inhabited city in Europe is the eastern Croatian city of Vinkovci. The city has been inhabited for the past 8,000 years. That is something, right? Then we have Split's Diocletian, I don't know how you would say it, because we say Diocletianova Palača. Diocletianova Palača has a genuine Egyptian sphinx thanks to Emperor Diocletian, who had it brought in from Egypt to adorn the entrance to his tomb. I actually touched that sphinx many times. I love it. I think the whole world again decided to come out of their houses when I decide to film for the first time in a month. So yeah, the dog breed Dalmatian can be traced back to Croatia and the Dalmatian region, and I am actually from Dalmatia. Croatia has the highest number of UNESCO intangible goods of any European country, together with Spain. Okay, rice chocolate was invented in Croatia in 1963 at Zvečevo factory in the western Slavonian city of Požega. I didn't even know this. Zadar has the world's first pipe organ played by the sea and is also known for its sunset, which Alfred Hitchcock said was the most beautiful in the world. Croatia is beautiful in general. I think people can be divided into two groups. Either you know about Croatia because you've been there and you're in love with Croatia, or you just have no idea Croatia exists. So, yeah. The walls of stone are the longest preserved fortification system in the world, after the Great Wall of China. Can you believe that? You better. The first king of Croatia was named Tomislav 90% of Croatians claim knowledge of at least one foreign language. Well, that's true. Hum in Istria, with a population of around 20, is the world's smallest town. I've never been, but I would like to visit. Zagreb Cathedral holds the title of the tallest building in Croatia at 108 meters high. The world's first torpedo was constructed in Rijeka. Ivan Vukic developed the first prototypes of the self-propelled torpedo in 1866. The national flower of Croatia is the iris. The island of Vis plays Greece in the Hollywood film Mamma Mia 2. Oh well. Croatia is ranked 127th in the world when it comes to the size of the country. So we are not too big, but we are big in heart. Croatia won the biggest haul of gold medals in Europe per capita at the Olympic Games in 2016 in Rio de Janeiro. The highest mountain in Croatia is the Dinara Peak at 1,831 meters. 10% of Croatia is protected via 11 nature parks, 8 national parks and 2 nature reserves. It's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful country. The richest collection in the world of remains of Neanderthals was discovered in Krapina in central Croatia. The island of Hvar off the Dalmatian coast is the island with the most hours of sunshine in Europe. More than 2,800 hours a year. Take that. I'm actually from an island, but I'm not from Hvar. I am from Brač, which is a neighboring island to Hvar, so we get a lot of sunshine too. Shakespeare comedy Twelfth Night was set in Dalmatia. A sculptor from the island of Rab, Marin, founded San Marino. There are nearly more Croatians living outside of the country, me included, as living in Croatia, 4.2 million people. The Magliate flashlight was designed by Croatian Antoni Toni Maglica. Croatia has over 1,200 islands, isles and inlets. Krk Island in the north part of Adriatic Sea is the largest island in Croatia, covering an area of 409 square meters. It is also the most populated. The island of Piševo has only 13 residents. Famous Zlatni Rat beach changes shape when winds are strong enough, and that beach called Zlatni Rat is actually situated on my island, on Brač. It is also one of the most beautiful beaches in the world. Croatia has the top 2 ace servers in tennis history. Number 1 Ivo Karlovic, number 2 Goran Ivanišević. There are 41,188 winemakers, I didn't have any wine, and vineyards covering 20,885 hectares of land in Croatia. We like our wine. Croatia is ranked 4th in the world for alcohol Croatian Slavoljub Penkala was the inventor of the mechanical pencil. You're welcome. The capital city Zagreb used to be known by the name Agram. The island of Cres is home to the last remaining colony of griffon vultures. Croatian Ivan Vučetić pioneered the use of fingerprinting. He was born on the island of Hvar before he moved to Argentina. Oscar-winning Fiddler on the Roof, Sophie's Choice and Doctor Who were all filmed in Croatia, as were Game of Thrones and Star Wars. We just need picture now. Luka is the most popular boy's name in Croatia, whilst Mia is currently the most popular female name. Mia is also the name of my best friend. My best friend is called Mia, and I love her to death. Horvat is the most common surname in Croatia with over 22,000 of them. My surname, which I'm not gonna say, is also very, very common in Croatia. Croatian men are the 7th tallest on the planet. So I come from the land of the ice and snow. Not really, but I come from the land where men are really, really tall. There are around 15 different varieties of snakes living in Croatia, but only 3 of those are venomous. Common adder, karst meadow viper, and nose-horned viper, poskok. I actually had a close encounter with nose-horned viper, poskok, but luckily nothing happened. And the last fun fact about Croatia is the longest strudel in the world was baked in Jaškovo, Croatia. It was 1,479.38 meters long. So these were the fun facts about Croatia, my homeland, and I just want to say that I moved from Croatia to Portugal, but I miss my homeland. I miss it a lot. So this was a video in English about Croatia, and this was the first video in 2020. I wish you all an amazing year, and all the things that I wish for myself, I wish for you too. I hope that you enjoyed this. I hope that you learned something new about me and about Croatia, and somebody is very decided about taking this house down today.